February 2026 is quietly becoming one of the most misunderstood moments for home sellers in Northern Virginia. February 2026 is quietly becoming one of the most misunderstood moments for home sellers in Northern Virginia, because this is no longer the frenzied anything-goes market of the pandemic years, but it's also not a buyer takeover. If you're planning to sell in Northern Virginia this year, what you do right now can mean the difference between top dollar or watching your listing go stale. Northern Virginia sellers in February 2026 are entering a market that has reset, not crashed, not booming. Looking for a reliable agent who earns trust by advocating fiercely for home buyers and sellers by being client-focused, education-driven, negotiation-strong, who solves problems and protects my clients' interests from start to sold. Call or text 240-432-1464, but balanced and far more predictable. Yes, we're still technically in a seller's market due to long-term supply shortages, but buyers are no longer desperate. They're cautious, they're educated, and they have options. Active listings across Northern Virginia are up as much as 45% year over year in certain areas. Inventory is still below pre-pandemic norms, but buyers are no longer rushing to grab the first house they see. They're comparing, they're waiting, they're walking away from overpriced homes. Mortgage rates are hovering around 6% and stability matters. This has brought buyers back into the market, but make no mistake, these buyers are extremely price sensitive. They will not overpay just because a seller wants to try a number. Expect longer days on market. In hubs like Fairfax County, homes are now taking 35 to 46 days to sell. That's normal in a balanced market. But for sellers still thinking in 2021 terms, it can feel uncomfortable. The good news, homes that are priced correctly are still selling close to list price. The sale-to-list ratio across Northern Virginia sits around 99%. In 2026, Northern Virginia is no longer one market. It's many micro-markets. Here's what sellers need to know. Alexandria is projected to lead the region with 4.2% price growth for single-family homes. Arlington remains strong with 3.8% growth, even as inventory spikes nearly 28%. Fairfax County is seeing one of the biggest inventory jumps, up 35.8%, with more modest 1.9% price growth. Prince William County is projected to remain nearly flat, with a slight 0.2% decline. Stafford faces the most pressure, with a projected 4.6% decline in prices. Overpricing is the single biggest risk for sellers in 2026. In this market, buyers don't negotiate down overpriced homes, they ignore them. Move-in ready homes are dominating. Professional staging, high-end photography, clean modern presentation. If your home looks dated online, buyers will never step inside. The days of zero contingencies are over. Buyers are once again asking for repairs, closing cost assistance, and concessions. The spring market is starting early, but many sellers may benefit from listing in late March through April. That timing allows you to avoid February's smaller buyer pool and capture maximum competition, if you're prepared. Northern Virginia is no longer rewarding guesswork. It rewards strategy, precision, and sellers who understand today's market, not yesterday's. If you're thinking about selling this year, the smartest move you can make is aligning your plan with reality. Homes aren't selling slower in Northern Virginia. Sellers are just pricing them wrong. If you list your Nova home like it's 2021, this market will humble you fast. 45% more listings, and most sellers don't realize what that means yet. This one pricing mistake is killing Northern Virginia listings in 2026. February is exposing who actually understands this market.
your ultimate hub for real estate insights, breaking news, entrepreneurial wisdom, investing strategies, and self-development hacks. If you're ready to expand your mind and stay ahead of the game floor, you're in the right place. Subscribe now. Your future self will thank you.